I'm Snigdha and welcome to the second episode of Startup Chronicles. In this video series, we're going to do a weekly roundup of the quick snippets from the startup ecosystem. So let's get you started. First up, let's talk about Khatabook. So Khatabook is essentially helping local kiranas and SMEs digitize their bookkeeping via an app that tracks Udhar holders. In other words, they offer digital ledger and online payment services to small business owners. We're talking about them today because Khatabook recently raised $100 million in Series C funding at a valuation of $600 million. They have a monthly user base of 10 million, touching 95% districts nationwide. Now, with this fund being pumped in, they plan to build on financial services and strengthen their talent base in product design and data science. Another bonus highlight is their ESOP buyback. What that means is Khatabook is also buying back its employee stock options, ESOPs, worth $10 million to reward its staff and early investors. Moving on, next we talk about why Zetwerk has been in news recently. They are the 25th Indian startup to become a unicorn this year. For the uninitiated, Zetwerk was founded 3 years back by IIT alums, and they help SMEs bring their digital designs to life. Basically, they connect SMEs looking to outsource highly specialized custom manufacturing jobs with skilled manufacturing facilities. Their operations are spread across 15 countries, catering over 25 industries from apparel to aerospace. Again, we're talking about them today because they recently raised $150 million in a Series E round. The round also had angel investors like Kunal Shah from Cred and Ritesh Agarwal from Olo. These funds are planned to be allocated to building tech and also facilitate market expansion globally. Now, before we move to our quick stories, we do want to highlight how it's an interesting time for Zetwerk. In recent times, the theme of reducing reliance on a sole country, China, for manufacturing and moving a good chunk of this manufacturing spend to India has largely been driven by redesigning of global supply chains. Zetwerk seems to be a very relevant firm to catalyze this shift. We've written really well-researched pieces on Zetwerk and Khatabook, which you can find in the links below. Now, some quick stories we're tracking for you this week are: Indian startups are set to benefit as global capital moves away from China amid tech crackdown in the country. Pure Foods, which operates cloud kitchen brand EatFit, raised $13 million in a recent funding round. Delivery acquired Bengaluru-based Spot On Logistics to boost its B2B capabilities last week. Lastly, coming to our weekly essentials, let's discuss the term of the week that has been buzzing a lot: D2C, direct to consumer. Direct to consumer is when a company sells its products directly to the consumer without any third-party intervention. So if you recently bought a new coffee or a skincare product, chances are you discovered them on Instagram or a similar platform. Then you navigated to their website and directly bought them. Paperboard, Epigamia, Mamaearth, Licious, these come to mind when you think of D2C. Over the past year, there has been a 65% increase in brands developing their own website in India, which led to an increase in self-shipped orders. So why is D2C working so well and why suddenly? First, it removes the barrier between the customer and the companies. Enabling direct customer engagement with an increased penetration of internet even in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities has ensured that brands can now speak to their customers directly. Secondly, they are reducing costs and increasing margins. And thirdly, there's much more control over distributions and data. D2C brands have run unique marketing campaigns to engage with their customers directly. For example, last year Wakefit announced the sleep internship program, which got everyone talking. Similarly, Sugar Cosmetics leveraged social media influencers to build a formidable brand. We've covered some brands such as Dr. Vaidya, Sugar, Wakefit, Pepperfry, where we talk to founders about their journey, including D2C launches. Do check those out from the links below. So that was it for this week's roundup. We'll see you next week.